Well, quite a journey we made it, guys. Thank you for those supports in making continue the entire series of the Cruise City. I know that many of you guys would expect it for me just uploading one video and just saying that's all, guys, showing it off all the miniatures and everything. But no, I'm not that kind of person. I like to show you part by part, and also I don't like to get the idea of gathering a lot of information to make a 1 hour video or a 50-minute video, 30 minutes video. That would be all. Also, I needed to complete some time schedule about myself of uploading videos to the channel. But in the end, it was you guys that actually helped the channel by just giving a little bit of time to watch my videos, and they were enjoyable moments and times, and I like it. I did like it, and also you guys that even not commenting my other Cruise City videos, at least there is one video that you guys are commenting, the one that it's the real great fix of the unicorn's arms. And well, guys, the purpose of this channel wasn't by that, making just only a tutorial and then keep going making tutorials to make the channel grow up really fast. And no, it's not like that. I'm being di- I'm being different. I want to do different stuff, making this stuff and that, so that I can even meet one of my greatest YouTubers out there. I am a fellow YouTuber as well, but I am a fan of some YouTubers out there that are doing miniatures, paintings, others. Gunplas, they are not. There aren't any people who are my fans in Gunpla, but in the end, there are some places when people, for example, they explain to you, but they explain it in their ways, and I don't know what to say, guys. But if you want an ASMR video, you're not going to find it here. I like to make people see how to build this kit, how it was made by the speed, advanced options and everything, speed builds and everything like that, so you can guys enjoy it and everything like this and there. Taking that aside, because we need to move on and tell about the video of today. You know about it. The final of the Cruise City entire series is today. I enjoying myself. I recorded this in the past week in the free weekends, the past weekend, and it was enjoyable. I actually said that even in the miniatures, making a little bit of 360 degrees so you can watch it with the primers, black and overlay with the gray primer, and then moving on to make to watch you on the so-called paints that we're gonna be using. But as you know, guys, all the paints that I'm using are based in my own imagination, on style of how should they be looking like in my own realm, in my own universe, in my own fantasy world that I'm imagining, the Warhammer Age of Sigmar fantasy world. But in the end, guys, as always, been happy to say that you that stick together with me and now subscribe to the channel, my fellow subscribers. I'm really happy to say that um, this day is the most amazing day, and yeah, because me saying this to you guys, I hope it touches you to the heart, so you can realize that I'm not just doing this as a hobby. I may be doing this as a second job in the future, because right now the issues that I'm having here in my country maybe not going in a good straight way or road that you will say like this and that, and I maybe be going in the end of living outside, starve to death, and even don't have a future and die. So guys, maybe I'm gonna be doing this a channel. Hope that you understand that even this as a second job will make me generate some money in the future, but I don't want to be like greedy to you guys. So in the point, you guys helping me this out in the entire of this video about me covering it up there and that, doing this stuff and there, it was amazing on this entire journey, because all I did was to show you my love and appreciation for the Warhammer units, and it's still going that way. But at some point, I'm just going to stop doing Warhammer thing because of the prices of the kits. And actually, I'm just making a combat patrol group. I'm not making a battalion or anything this and that. I just want to make a little small group of units so I can have like, that's all. The upcoming two release of the 11th month of November of this year is going to be the release of the Horus Heresy 2.0, the updated version of the Horus Heresy, and there will be a new box that upcoming as well. Spiky Beats, the YouTuber actually spotted some of the advices in YouTube's posters, and yeah, it showed up a lot of the importance of that future release of Games Workshop. But the problem is there are a lot of miniatures, but the problem is the price, that it's a Horus Heresy, and now Games Workshop moving to being a normal company to being a greedy company at this point. I'm really worried about that. If Games Workshop keeps going like that, I think at some point one day one of the team members of Games Workshop is going to leave, and it's going to public. Even if he goes to jails, he's going to public all the models in a web page, not free but pay to download them and 3D printed in your houses, in your 3D printers and everything like that. And that's when Games Workshop needs to be worrying about, because at that point Games Workshop should be actually stepping out of the business market and just moving on to the online market, like in the future technological way. So guys, the entire of this video was the painting, and also some part that were skipped. It's me showing up what I did and everything like that, the color corrections of the miniatures, fixing all the mistakes that I had done before. As always, my first ever try and tip to you guys: when you're starting your miniatures, always start with your base colors and then begin from that to there, to then washes, and then layering, dry brush, whatever you like and whatever you feel more comfortable. It is how you will end up doing to your miniatures in the end, or how they should pop out in your in your visual state. If they look like you thought about it, they will look like, then thumbs up for you. If not, then go back again, strip their colors and do it again. But remember, stripping the colors a lot of times, it will end up the miniature itself damaged, and you will not like a damaged miniature. So don't do that a lot. Just do 1, twice, 3 times, and that's all. 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of times you do that and your miniature will end up looking badly. And don't forget another thing too, always thin your paints before you actually apply over the miniature. You don't want to end up clogging those details and other stuff as well, because you know about it. In the end guys, I hope that you guys enjoy this entire video, and catch you in the last part of this painting. happy to say that you're still loyal to the channel. For me, it was a great experience painting these miniatures, finish them up, gather them everything into one spot. So I have a complete fully army of the City ready to play. Not for like a table to match of Age of Sigmar, but I'm actually making a collection that I have completed. Right now I have one of the Warhammer 40Ks, and right now I have one of the Age of Sigmar, that is the City. I have the 40K that is in Domitus box. I didn't finish them up, but I will do it after we reach the amount time. I'm gonna be showing the fastest way of making your Necrons army really fast, like 60 or 50 or 70 miniatures finish in less than, what you can say, 24 hours or less than that. I can make it really because I have the idea in my mind. I just needed to pop it out like that and just show it out to you guys. So the miniatures itself, they all come out pretty awesomely. I did a custom base paint to the bases so they can match up with my other bases, and also some of the miniatures, they all look amazing with those details all popping out with the washes all covering up. One of the biggest issues that I had, it's about the tight spots that they have those miniatures, because the details are really in a tight spot that even when you're using your brush, your smallest brush, the moment that you apply it will say, "Oh, damn son, I did a big mistake." And yes, it's reasonable at that point. So guys, remember that always it's not about how your miniatures look like or how they should be looking like. One of the biggest important things that you should consider about is how how you want them to look like. It's by your own decision. My own ways, it was not following the box set. Even if they look amazing, I said, these are professionals. I'm not a professional. I'm just an amateur. I'm not just a person who does amazing stuff and this and that. I'm doing stuff that I would like to be doing in the future that makes me happy. Maybe one day I'm gonna be making a code that has two colors. Maybe one day I'm gonna do this and that, because it's possible with these miniatures. Every miniatures in Games Workshop, entire like product, product tree that they have, they can be made in whatever style you like. You wanna just do a dry brush, do a dry brush. You just wanna spray the paint over it, just spray it. You wanna do airbrush, do airbrush. It's how you handle, how you dominate that kind of tool into the daily work. So guys, thank you for always being with me together to the end, and I'm really happy to say that we finished this box set and we're moving on to do the let's play. So I'm gonna be doing that with a friend of mine that is a fan of the Warcraft thing, and he will be a fan too for the Warhammer 2. One of the things is a preview of the entire game that well, one of the games in a slow mo. I actually do a preview of all the miniatures all together. So guys, one of the things I want to say in the end, just stay put, because you will hear something in the end. then you have made it to the last part. I hope that if you're hearing this, you're ready to play with me. Because Radukar the Wolf will be waiting for us in the Cursed City, my beloved friends.